G'day guys, Calvin from the Cartoon Company down under in New Zealand. We're pulling this engine apart bit by bit, lots of little helpful videos. Let's get straight into it and pull the rear cover off. So you can often change the rear main seal without taking this cover off, but you'll see why I'm doing this in a moment. So we had the rear cover with the rear main seal, which this is meant to be rubber. You can see she's pretty hard. And in here there's an O-ring. And it's just starting to weep around that O-ring. Not looking so good. And that O-ring is very, very flat. So we're going to replace that. Hence the reason for taking the cover off. I thought this would have made it easier to take the rear main out. Turns out it isn't. That rear main is so hard. Whew. Awesome. Okay, rear seal, yes. Open the bag. Good start. Genuine. Now you can just go and dry if you want, but I often find this stuff makes it just slide in so much easier. So it's working like a lubricant to push it in, plus it seals it in there. I haven't had UZ seals come out, but I had a 2E Corolla, little old Corolla, and its seal kept trying to climb out. And then just push it in. It's got a stopper on the back, so it can only go through to there anyway. So you want to make sure it does go all the way down to there. You see just in the back of there, it isn't quite there. Oh, it's not far off though. I'm just going to get a punch and just give it a little bit of a tap. That's loud. And then what I do is I grab a little bit of the assembly lube, and you can put the blue, just a dab of blue Loctite on the bolts, because I don't want those bolts coming out. Put a little bit of lube in here. Okay, now we pop the O-ring in that groove. And it's designed so it doesn't have any, so you don't have any possibility of silicon getting into the oil system. And I'll do the front one at the same time. And these ones aren't flat. See, that one's completely flat, and if I squeeze it, and that's why we got in there and changed it. And here you see there's the groove, and that's of course wants to fill up with silicon. So that totally fills with silicon, and any excess will just ooze. So this is also known as Foreman place gasket. Looking on, and we just sort of pop that seal to make sure that it doesn't catch the edge. And then it's got dowels, so we want it to pretty much go straight on. So I'm lining it up with the bottom of my fingers here, and straight onto those dowels. A little bit of Loctite on those are perfect. I hope we got some more. 2 more. Oh, good. This one didn't want to go in though. It's not all the way in is the problem. It's still sitting on that dowel. So I'm going to turn it right to the lower setting and just sort of touch them in. And then finish off. Easy peasy. That is done.